Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shy, and today I wanted to talk about 10 things that helped me through my cancer treatment, surgery, and just the whole journey in general. They're going to be things that help me both physically and mentally. Starting out with number 10, wigs. Losing my hair was so devastating. I know it sounds really silly and insignificant, but to me, it hurt so bad. I felt like I was losing such a big part of me. I felt like I was going to be ugly, and it just got me really down and depressed. I know when you're fighting for your life, the last thing you should be worried about is your hair. And I do understand that. But it's such a big change, and being it's not a choice, it's really hard to deal with. I had a wonderful charity that helped me get a beautiful wig. They are called Cancer Connects, and I'm extremely grateful that they got me this wig before I lost my hair. And it just helped me to feel like myself. It helped me feel beautiful. It made me feel better. And that really means a lot when you're going through this journey and these treatments. You want anything that's going to help you feel better so that you can fight harder. I think the big thing about losing your hair is it just screams, I'm sick. A great saying from a book that I read was, the hair loss allows your illness to walk into a room before your name. And it's true. I mean, I would never choose to just shave my head, and it just looked like I was sick. In the grand scheme of things, I know that doesn't really matter, but anyways, the wig helped tremendously. Number 9, staying on that same thing, was head wraps. Those were amazing. You know, if you're going through this and it's the middle of summer and it's 95 degrees out, sometimes that wig got really hot and just uncomfortable. Even though it was an amazing wig and it was a good quality wig, it still got hot and uncomfortable. So I got a variety of head wraps, and my favorite, I brought it out, were these type of head wraps. I got them on Amazon, and I got tons of different colors. They have tons of different styles, but they have these long pieces of fabric that I would actually bring around and tie a nice pretty bow in the front. And I will include pictures throughout this video of the items, but I feel like that was more fashion than screaming cancer patient. And I'll try to put up a picture of the other head wraps so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. But anyways, during the hot weather and just at nighttime to feel comfortable, those head wraps are amazing, and you can get them in any color, any pattern, and I really suggest you go out and grab those before you even lose your hair. Moving on to number 8. Makeup helped me a lot. And I'm not talking a ton of makeup, but I forgot to mention in the first video that when I was going through chemo towards the end, along with losing my hair, I also lost my eyebrows and my eyelashes. So I used makeup, just a small amount, to actually give myself some eyebrows, and I used the fake eyelashes, just the small ones, just so I felt normal. And I know I keep saying that, but it's such an important thing when you're trying to fight to feel good and feel better about yourself. Number 7, cold packs, mittens, and slippers. One of the chemo medications that I was on is Taxol. And a side effect of the Taxol is peripheral neuropathy in your hands and feet. But if you get the cold pack mittens and slippers and wear them while you're actually getting your infusion, it will stop a big part of that neuropathy. And I know this because towards the end of my treatments with Taxol, I forgot the mittens and slippers, and then I just stopped bringing it, I'd say the last 4 or 5 treatments, and I noticed a huge difference. When I was wearing it through the treatments, it stopped a lot of the numbness and tingling, and when I didn't bring it, I lost a bunch of feeling in my toes especially, and it is really uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to wear cold mittens and slippers in the middle of winter time while you're getting the treatments, but it is well worth it, and I will include a picture of that. I got those on Amazon. Now for number 6, you're also going to want special mouthwash, toothpaste, and toothbrushes because some of the chemo medications can cause mouth sores. And I was lucky enough to not get those, but it could have also been that I got the special mouthwash and toothpaste and started using it before I started my treatments. So that could have been a reason that I didn't struggle with mouth sores. And I know from other people they can be extremely painful. The mouthwash that I use was called Prevention Oncology Mouthwash, and it worked wonders. For a toothbrush, I would just get an extra soft toothbrush and be extremely gentle when brushing your teeth. Also, make sure that you're rinsing out your mouth after each meal. That will also help prevent mouth sores. Number 5, sunblock is your best friend. When you're going through chemo, they suggest that you don't go out in the middle of the day with the sun beating down on you. The chemotherapy can make you more sensitive to the sunlight, and it allows you to burn way faster than you normally would. So, first, try to avoid going in the sun if possible, but if not, make sure you're wearing sunblock. I always carried the regular sunblock with me and the sunblock spray just to keep up. But I tried to not go for my walks or take the kids swimming until evening time. Just make sure that if you are going out, grab sunblock before you even start your treatments. Number 4. I just wanted to apologize that I keep looking down. I do have a list with me. So number 4 would be light exercise. The exercise helped so much with the fatigue. The chemo can really wear you down and just make you tired and make you achy. And surprisingly, light exercise like walking and especially swimming was my favorite thing to do. It helped my energy levels and made me feel a lot better and not so sore. So if you feel up to it, and only if you feel up to it, try to do some light exercising in the house or go for a walk. Number 3, fluids. Fluids are so important when you're first getting your chemo treatment because it helps to flush the chemo out of your body as quickly as possible, which allows for the side effects to subside quicker. Just make sure you're drinking a lot of water or even juice. And on that same note, when I started treatments, I got myself a NutriBullet, and it is the most amazing thing. I still use it now. It's hard when you're going through chemo to eat, and you still want your body to get those nutrients, even though most of the time you're not hungry at all, you're nauseous, and food honestly just tastes awful. There's not many things that it throws your taste buds all off, and I think the only thing that I really liked during chemo was tomato soup. So in order to get those nutrients, I got a NutriBullet and I put fruits and vegetables in there, and it was just way easier to drink something as opposed to trying to eat 3 meals a day. So if you can, get a NutriBullet, but make sure no matter what, you're drinking a bunch of fluids. Number two, you want to have a good support system, whether that be family, friends, your significant other. You need people to lean on. You need people to help. And I know it was extremely hard for me to accept the help. I was so used to being the strong woman that did things for myself, that took care of the kids, with my significant other. But I tried to always be the strong person. And it was so hard when people were trying to help to just allow them to help. But my mom and my sister would come over and help me clean the house, which I'm so grateful for. My significant other went on family leave and stayed home. He took care of the kids and allowed me to rest. And everybody came together and was super amazing. And I can't thank them enough. Also, a good support system. I have an app called Belong. And it's not just for breast cancer patients. It's for any cancer patient. All cancers are on there, and you can find people going through the same thing as you. I got the app when I first got diagnosed, and I started asking questions before I even started treatment. And the people on there are so kind and so nice, and they were with me every step of the way and answered all my questions the best they could. I still go on there and talk to these people when I'm feeling down or when I just need somebody to lean on. And again, it's called Belong, and it's an amazing, amazing support system. So the last thing for the items that help me through is rest. Rest is so important when you're going through treatment. The treatments are going to make you tired. You're going to have a lot of fatigue. I remember every time I would go in to see the doctor, they would have me rate my fatigue on a scale of 1 to 10. And I mean, there were quite a few times that it was up there like a 7 or an 8 when I just felt like I couldn't go anymore. But that's the thing. When you feel like that, take the time to rest. You also get tired because it's hard to sleep at night. You have so many things running through your mind after you get diagnosed with cancer. There's so many what ifs. It can keep you up. I remember days that I got absolutely no sleep. And then on top of the chemotherapy, I was just absolutely exhausted. And I was lucky enough to have people around that just helped me so I could rest whenever I needed to. And you just make sure that you're doing the same. So I hope these 10 things can help you if you're going through treatment. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. If you do have any questions, just leave it in the comment section and I will try to answer them the best that I can. The whole point of me making these videos is not only to document my journey, but to try to help people out there that are going through similar situations. If I can help just one person, this will all be worth it. Thank you so much for your time, and you guys have a great day.